Why do women expect guys to understand hints? Same reason why everyone does. Insecurity of some sorts. OTOH. I'm dating an autistic woman right now. And damn, I didn't know what I was missing. No hints. No games. Straight to the point and confident about what she wants and 100% directly communicates it. Some might say that she's being crass or lacks social skills because of this. But frankly, it's a bliss and I couldn't be happier. Some combination of not wanting to be explicit for fear of rejection and believing that the guy should be paying enough attention to us, understand us enough to pick up on the hints. What I don't get is, if it's supposed to be obvious, then isn't that effectively the same thing as asking them out? Humans hate rejection. Easier to try to give hints and hope the guy makes the first move. So I am a woman and I don't get hints. I'm autistic. I'm lucky to understand basic social cues, let alone hints. Because traditionally women were taught to communicate in a subtle way, and this is the default way for many of us. From many women's point of view, these hints are quite obvious, and we are often surprised that guys don't see how obvious it is. Men and women, spoken as a broad average, have different communication styles. When women hint, it is super obvious to women, but a lot of it to men is, they are just being that way, and it doesn't often strike them unless it is very blunt. Have you tried knocking him with a club? 1. There have been many cases where being blatant in their rejection has been dangerous. There are many stories of women rejecting a person only to be met with violence or force when they do. Hints, ghosting, excuses are typically safer and have less risk of escalating the situation where the person doesn't feel attacked and being rejected. While those who may react this way reflects a small minority of humanity, it's near impossible to tell who belongs to this minority, and being subtle is the safest course of action. 2. For those not in that above minority, it's typically the kindest course of action anyways. If someone asks me out and I say, I'm sorry, I'm busy, have a partner, etc., it's typically an easier means of conveying my emotions than saying, I don't want to date you. This is especially true if said person is asking you out in a public setting. 3. The asking out was ambiguous and could possibly not have been asked in a romantic context. If we are being communicated with in a non-straightforward manner, we will communicate back in a non-straightforward manner. If a classmate said to me, do you want to study just us? It would be considered pompous of me to say, sorry, I don't want to date you. If I'm not 100% certain of their intentions, maybe they had no romantic interest and I'm misreading their intention. In that case, I would say, sorry, I'm busy, because my bases will be covered while still not being at risk of seeming presumptuous. Because when we're outspoken about what we want, we get called demanding, difficult, nagging, etc. IDK, but I can't stand it. I've been with a few girls that are pretty transparent, but in most cases have been expected to have an emotional crystal ball. Men do it too, including my BF, and I hate it. Just say words. I can't read your mind, and if I disappoint you it's like inevitable because I'm working with almost no information. It makes life stressful. I think it is partially insecurity. The rest I'm not sure. Because they don't understand that we don't understand them. I'm shy. I'm autistic. I'm awkward. I only really gain romantic interest in people once I'm friends with them, so after that point I don't want to break the friendship and ruin it. Also, being autistic, I can't get the other person's hints, so it's a real guessing game for me. I'm bi if that makes it better, but very few times am I the one to say how I feel. Also, the first move is up to interpretation, so sometimes I feel I've made the move when I haven't. And then I think I've been rejected, so then I'm sad and wanna try again. I understand it's hard to pick up hints for regular men. Doubly so for me since I'm autistic and have had friends tell me a woman was hitting on me after she was no longer around. I was like, why not tell me this when she's still around? Because we understand hints. It's the language most women speak. My therapist told me men don't get hints. They need to be told directly. Though for me, I want him to be inspired independently without my input. Never happens though. This isn't a gendered issue, it's an issue with the indirect way many people communicate. 1. Because there are guys out there who do understand hints, and it creates a sexy chase where most of the communication is nonverbal but everything is understood. It goes without saying that replicating this is just a bad idea. 2. Fear of rejection. 3. Fear of being judged. 4. They want to be catered to, understood, and kept happy because they feel that men owe them. The nice thing as you get older, they get bolder. So it is not problematic when you are around 30. Literally had a friend of a friend. We should go out. Have my number. When I was younger, that never happened. Fear of confrontation.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.